All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Cyberpunk on the Spot. We are playing a totally improvised game of Cyberpunk 2020 in red. I just want to thank you all for joining us. We have 3 returning players and 1 new player. And we are back in Night City working for this shadow organization, doing jobs, making money, and getting better at surviving on the streets. But before we get into all that, I just want to thank you guys for coming by. And if you haven't heard the news already, I was given the Cyberpunk Red beta rules. I was one of the lucky few to be included in this monumentous event. And they sent me the rules. I called the wise guys. I let out the wise guys bat signal. And they're making characters. We're making characters. We're going to be doing an actual play, so stay tuned for Cyberpunk Red with not just the Jumpstart Kit. This is as close to the core rulebook as you're going to get. So I have the rules on hand, and our bodies are ready. All right? Other than that, make sure you guys join the YouTube, you subscribe. I'm on all the social media. And I also have a Tabletop Cyberpunk podcast where I talk about Cyberpunk 2020 in red. Just me rambling. That's it, kind of like I'm doing right now. All right? So, let's get straight into it. Thank you guys for coming back. Let's go down the line and introduce yourselves. Tell us about your character, your role, and you know, what you're all about. Axel, go for it.
All right. So I am Axel, the street solo. Just out on the town. I grew up in an arcology family. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Yep.
But I lived there, and I wanted to just move out. I wanted to see the city, but that didn't go too well because they ended up blackmailing me for leaving, and now I'm just taking jobs for this shadow organization. And despite being, it's saying I'm sneaky and deceptive, I haven't lived up to that yet. So.
Oh, there's always today.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dutch. I'm a fixer. I don't know. What else do you want to know? I help people make connections. I like to run my mouth and see how far I can get with it, but I'm also a pretty decent sharpshooter and blade slinger.
There you go. Okay. Patch job.
All right.
I'll come back in.
So I'm playing MedTech. Patch job. Came from the Republic of Texas. Grew up in a booster gang. Was able to get into trauma team. Wanted to do something different with his life. Made a couple of enemies and basically fled to Night City. So right now he's just taking jobs, trying to earn money on the side as opposed to his day job, and take care of his younger siblings.
Okay, awesome. And did we ever get Mia working? Did you restart?
Yes, I'm good.
There you go. Tell us about your character, Mia. Welcome.
I am playing Almia Bainaf, ex-nomad turned techie when his family decided to settle down in Seattle and in Mexico City, with Night City being a middle point where they run smuggling runs for explosives and other contraband between Mexico City and Seattle.
Okay, sweet. And what brings them to Night City?
He's one of the people who helps manage the connection between Mexico City and Seattle. They ship it to Night City in innocuous vehicles, and then they use luxury AVs and other nice, typically passenger vehicles hidden inside of it that they put him in Night City to fly him up to Seattle under the radar. Group by the name of the Inferno Brigade.
Inferno Brigade, perfect. Okay, let's get started. Our story takes place, of course, in Night City, ladies and gentlemen. That's where we are. Let's get started. Our story takes place, of course, in Night City, ladies and gentlemen. What? I'm hearing an echo.
Patch job. I must have the stream unmuted.
Oh, yeah. Maybe definitely mute the stream if you can, my dudes. Anyway. We are in Night City, and we are back again with our players. Our players work for a shadow organization, as we've said before. This shadow organization, they're known for getting things done as long as you have the Eurobucks. You have the Eddies, they get things done. That's it, period. And these players have gotten things done in the past. And even before we've even played, they've gotten things done. They all know each other. They have a rapport. They've worked with each other. Whether they're friends or not is really up to them. But they're at least co-workers. I was disconnected.
You just gotta move him back in here.
Okay.
He's in the AFK channel.
Got him. Got you. All right.
Okay. Okay.
There it is. You got a text message from the organization as you usually do, and your agent lights up, lets you know you have a job, gave you a location, and that location is the city center, which is the corporate center. You're going to a corporate center. Specifically, you're going to... One second, I have it here. The Holy Church of God, Christian Catholic Church. It's a giant cathedral. It was actually moved in from LA. After the toxic gas took over that whole city, they wanted to make sure that this church makes it. And the corps that had the money moved it. Turns out you can move a building in the dark future. On the top floor of this building is a very controversial radio station. But that's inconsequential because you're not going to the radio station. You're going to church, guys. Not to worship, but to meet a client. You're looking for a nomad family. This is a strange nomad family.
Uh-oh.
This nomad family used to be nomads. They still say they're nomads, but they've lived in Night City for 15 years. Nomads usually like it out there in the wasteland, so it's strange. It's strange why they're here in the city. But that's all you know. You come in front of this giant cathedral. It's a Wednesday night. Sounds like there's some people in there, but there isn't any service. Why does he keep getting disconnected? There you go.
Yeah.
Do you know why you keep getting disconnected?
Yeah, I put my phone down and it went from vertical to horizontal, and I guess that fucked up Discord on an Android. I don't understand that, but it did. Sorry.
Oh, okay. No worries. That's fine.
No, I have one too. Just turn off your what is it? Your
I don't
like,
wanna touch
comfort
it.
or something like that.
He doesn't want to touch
And then
it.
like, okay, never mind. Then just leave it be.
Just deal with it.
Let's play.
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
You guys show up in front of the cathedral, and I'm sure you say your hellos.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, how have you been?
What's up?
Holidays are
How's it
fun,
going?
but hey, this is a terrifying place to get a client.
Always.
Yeah, I haven't been to church since I was a child, so this is a little uncomfortable, but let's go for it.
My question is, are any of you in church clothes?
No,
Dutch is-
absolutely not.
Dutch is always dressed, overdressed, I should say. You know, he's always dressed up.
Who stands out the most, do you think?
I am wearing glowing clothing.
That'd be fun.
My leather jacket has patches that glow.
Okay. Is there a...
Probably
With the
do
tech
that.
hair.
Do they hum as they glow as well?
They don't hum. They're just very bright neon green.
Very good. So, you guys walk into the church, I'm assuming. Or else this whole session is screwed.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go on.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's see what's up with these clients.
Now we all have loose ends.
Yeah. I
care
got
of
some
our own stuff.
unfinished business. You guys walk into the church, and there, like I said, there is no service. But as soon as Mia walks in, the entire place just lights up. Everybody turns around. Everybody looks at you. You're starting to get grimaces from old ladies. And before you guys can figure out what's what, 3 guys in suits walk up to you. And looks like these guys are the security around this church. And they walk and block your path, and the one in front, leading in front, he looks at you and says, "You're not supposed to be here."
Do we know who we're here to meet?
Yeah, you know who they are?
Oh, that's right, the Nomad Pack. Do they have a name?
They have a name. They're called Heart Life.
Okay. At least
Uh,
Mambas. Can I roll to try and see if I know anything about them?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have a chip +2 nomads, so I could roll that too and see if
I've
I
also
know.
got expert nomads +3.
Sure. Roll it. You can all roll it.
For me, would I roll general knowledge?
Yeah.
I got a 22.
Yeah, Dutch. Critically, Dutch and Patch Job, really good roll. And even Mia, you guys have heard of them before. You guys are in Night City, you've heard of them before. First of all, they have the weirdest name for a nomad pack that you've ever heard. And that's what kind of makes them famous. It doesn't make any sense, but knowing what kind of attitude they have really puts it all together. They were 3 hippie communes that were in the mountains that got away from all the corporate wars, then joined each other, and yeah, that's basically what it is. It's 3 giant hippie communes that have come together.
Sounds like my
Nice.
kind of religion.
I'd say we all stand out. I don't think they're going to be that accepting of us.
And looking around, you don't see any of them there. I mean, you would see people that are dressed as atypical 1970s hippie type, 60s hippie type. Because retro is cool.
Oh yeah.
So these 3 guys, they're looking at you, and the guy says, "I said you're not welcome here."
Do beg your pardon though. We are here to meet a group we tend to know go by the Heartfelt.
You mean
They
Heart
told us
Life?
to come here. Heart Life, those ones.
Partly.
Well, it doesn't sound like you know them.
New friendship.
They look between the 3 of them and then look at you 4 and realize... Oops, I need dice. Here, I'll just roll here for now. Alright, they're looking at you guys, and one of them puts... The 2 of them in the back, they put their hand in their coat. And the guy in the middle in the front says, "Listen, I don't know who you are, I don't know what you're here for, but you need to leave."
Dutch, do your thing where you get an incredibly high persuasion roll.
Yeah, I'll let them know. Listen, guys. There's no reason to overreact here. Seriously, we mean no harm. We're here to meet some new friends. Everything's gonna be cool. Just relax.
Yeah, what's your name?
My name's Dutch.
Alright, Dutch.
I just rolled a persuasion in case you needed it.
Okay.
Since these guys are seeming a little hostile.
Give me 1 second. The hell? All right. What are these your hired men or something like that? Is that what's going on here? What corp you working
No.
for?
No. We're just here to meet some new friends. It's nothing that serious. Nothing that to get all worried about.
Well, what corp do you work for?
We don't.
No, we don't. You know, we're a group of friends. We're here to meet some other new friends, like my buddy here was saying. You haven't seen them? They're not around here?
They're supposed to be here. They're late. You can have a seat.
Okay.
Can I roll a
perfect.
human
Thanks, guys.
perception to try and get a read on this guy?
Yeah, sure. He's definitely lying.
Uh-oh.
So I guess I'll tell them I have the radio link, so I'll try to tell them discreetly.
With your radio link, you kneel down to tie your shoes or something like that, and you cough and let them know with some sort of signal that you guys have used in the past that this guy is full of shit. And he says, "Well, just have a seat. Maybe they'll show up."
All right, cool. If they're not here now, we'll just step out and try back again later. Thanks, guys. And then start to I guess, turn around and walk out.
I don't want to turn my back
Yeah, I don't want to either. So
Walk-
I was gonna say,
we walk backwards.
Right.
I'll walk backwards.
They don't. While everybody else starts walking back, Almia just holds his ground and keeps an eye on them as everybody else, retreats. He'll stand there with his arms crossed until everybody else is at the door, and then turn around and walk with them.
all right.
Why don't I get a perception roll from you guys?
I would love nothing more.
So, like, do you mean like awareness or like
Yeah,
human perception?
awareness.
Okay.
Sorry, awareness
Alright,
is what I
cool.
meant.
And
Ah,
do I get to
that's
add
a
my
crit fail.
combat sense to that?
Sorry, say that again.
Do I get to add my combat sense to that? Or
Yeah,
does that automatically
it definitely it goes with it. So
All right, cool.
I did horribly.
yeah,
I have rolled a 2 and a 1.
yep. So what is your Axel? What is it with your combat sense?
19.
19. Okay. Let's see. Okay. You notice that as these guys are walking away, they go kind of downstairs under there's like the pews for this it's a giant church. It has
Yeah.
all kinds of hallways and stuff like that. And it's beautiful and lavish. You guys are in kind of this like little waiting area where they have pews and a small stage. This looks like a small little area where they might do like a Bible study or something like that. But these guys go behind that stage, and you see for a split second, it looks like one of them was descending into the floor.
Oh.
You barely caught it. You barely caught it. He was like on the normal plane that you're on, flat ground, and then all of a sudden you see his head bob down a little bit, and he disappears behind the fake stage.
Okay. I think we should. I mean, like, we're supposed to meet them here, yeah, and obviously he's lying. Do you think
Yeah,
we
I mean,
should follow?
If Axel describes what he saw there and noticed that, then yeah, definitely this is some type of hologram or fake setup. Something's up.
Yeah. Did all of the guards leave and go backstage, or there's
Yeah.
still some?
They all left. All three of them.
Are there regular people here in the church in the waiting area, or it's just us?
No, that's the weird thing. I mean, usually there'd be somebody at this church, right? It is a Wednesday night, but you don't hear anything. You don't see anybody. And the only light that you see is the glow from Mia's tech hair.
What are the odds they're walking under the floor right now and are prepping to shoot up at us? Out of curiosity.
Let me roll a d10. I refuse to answer.
I would like to
That's
back
fair.
out of this building.
Say that again?
Well, listen, John.
Yeah.
I have a thermograph or infrared and let me see, thermograph in my smart goggles. Do I see any like heat sources? Is this a hologram setup? Is this a fake walls or stage? And do I see heat sources under or around us?
You do not see heat sources anywhere. You don't see, so you're looking where those guys would be, and you're not seeing heat sources.
And nothing
Nail
below
machines.
us or to the
Leave it to
sides
the
of us?
You're looking down, and it's just blank. So there, that's it. That's all you can go off, your visuals.
Yeah.
So, we were told to meet the client here at the church, and we have these guys that are turning us away. So we can either trust what they say and leave, or we can go in there and then possibly...
Well, we
Start
were
some-
told that they were lying, so we know that them saying, "Oh, they're going to be here," is wrong.
The last place I want to die is under the watchful eyes of God.
I mean, at least you'll go to
Yeah, look,
heaven.
here's what I'm thinking, guys, is they asked what corp we work for. We said we're a group of friends here to meet new friends. We might have mentioned them, but, they were looking to hire us. This was the Shadow Corp sort of job, so maybe we just didn't describe ourselves best. That we could either follow towards where they walked and see if we can get under or through this stage and see what's up and just try to confront them and get this, see what's up, or leave and maybe go around the building and just scope things out, see if there's another way in or other things going on that we can notice.
Hey,
That's what
John,
I'm thinking.
Tell me.
Does our Shadow Corp have a name? Do we have a business name or anything like that?
No, not that you know of. A shadow organization is just a nickname.
Right.
Yeah, no, Dutch. I'm liking what you're saying about maybe trying to like go around and see if there's anywhere else, and because I feel like the direct route is going to be a death trap.
I was gonna say, if we follow them, the first thing we're catching is several bullets.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
the
I'll
thing is
just
too is
stand
like
in front.
how who's to say that we didn't get hired by a shadow corp and it's really a setup or something? That's another possibility too. It's
Oh,
weird
you're
that
so paranoid.
these guys don't seem to know us. It's just a little odd. So maybe we're getting set up here. There's
Right,
something going on. So
and the
let's
last
step
thing we
out and go
want-
around the building. Let's at least do that.
Right, and the last thing we want to do is find out that these guys were involved with the court, and we just started some major shit.
Oh, that would not be good.
Yeah, I say we go outside and try to find another entrance.
Do we know if Heartlive, do they work with the church? Do they live in the church?
Let's get a general
they just frequent it?
knowledge or...
Can I roll the expert nomad?
Yeah, of course. All right. You definitely know that they come here to cleanse their soul, as they call it. They go to all kinds of churches. They go to mosques. They go everywhere because they feel that the energy that comes from any religion can cleanse them. So they're like polytheists in some weird way. So for them to be at this church and be involved with it and be here all the time is probably a normal thing.
So this group, Heartlive, they have a tendency to wander church, just kind of looking for any house of worship because they like to, as they call it, cleanse their souls.
Exactly.
That's me relaying to the group.
Oh, sorry.
What do we figure? They're just, between churches on a route. Yeah, we just got here too early or too late.
Well, I'd
Yeah,
say
Possible.
we should definitely do what Dutch said, check out the outside, because if they are here and they're captured or something else is going on and we just left, then that could reflect badly on us, while if they gave us the wrong location, that's not our fault.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's not the wrong location, but
It's never
like I
the
said,
wrong location.
I'd be more concerned at it being a setup, or like you just said, maybe somebody else stepped in and did, it has them hostages. I don't know, but something's a little fishy. I say we step out and at least go around the building, survey, see if there's other entrances, if we see anything odd, any windows we can peek in. I don't know, anything.
We never
like
get any
that.
phone numbers to call, do we?
But let's also, when we step out, can we do an awareness and make sure that we're not like in direct view of any like security cameras in the building?
Okay. And what did you say, Mia? Do we have any phone numbers?
Yeah, we weren't given a phone number. Like, if trouble is run into, contact us at this number to arrange ulterior meeting.
No, basically the communication you have with this organization is one text message to meet somewhere and talk to this client, and you're expected to get it done. And that's it.
Right.
And then you
Boys,
get
Boys,
and then
my
you get
vote
paid.
is let's circle
Yeah,
the building or
I'm
do something.
in
We're standing in
agreement.
this lobby
Yeah, we
a
gotta
little
look.
too long for me.
Okay, let's get awareness checks as you guys walk out the door of the church.
On it.
Plus my 6, that is 23.
Okay, so Dutch, Patch Job, Axel, you guys are looking around and doing a really good job. Dutch and Patch Job, you don't see any immediate threats. You're not under any cameras or anything like that. But Axel and Mia, you spot maybe a block away. You see a bunch of black vehicles all in a line. They kind of stand out. Black on black vehicles headed your way.
Watch out, we got a convoy heading over towards us that way. I think we better get the hell out of here.
Well,
No,
that might be
that
our
may be
contact.
them.
Maybe. Yeah, that could definitely be them.
Or
Do you guys have any kind of optical zooming cyberware?
I do.
yes, I have image enhancement.
Okay.
I have image
I have
enhancement targeting scope.
Okay, give me an
I have
awareness.
teleoptics.
Anybody who has any kind of scope, give me an awareness +3.
Don't have.
Why'd it roll twice?
It's fine. We'll go with the first one,
So,
27,
I have a 21.
23, 21. All right, Mia, you see clearly while the other guys are kind of squinting. You're looking and you see Biotechnica logos on these vehicles.
That's not our contact. That's a corp. Biotechnia.
Yeah,
That's
but
what they're here to meet.
If you think it's our
Biotechnica.
contact, let's piss off and then watch him get out.
Well, I thought our contact were those nomads that turned or whatever.
Right, but someone said maybe that's our contact talking about the black on black vehicles. That is a corporation convoy.
Yeah, that's
we
not
have
our
maybe
contact.
30 seconds before potentially people with guns or hippies with stolen Biotechnica vehicles come wandering out at us.
Yeah, so you want to head back in or head around
No,
the
let's-
building?
Well,
Is there an alley?
I'll tell you what your surrounding area is. You're
Okay.
facing outside, you're looking straight, and straight ahead, these vehicles are coming towards you guys. They're still far away enough that they can't really see you, but you just spotted them through the traffic. Because this is what you do. This is your job. So you notice stuff like that. To your right is a bunch of shops and cafes and office buildings. To your left is most of the same, except attached to this building is a giant parking lot.
I'd say we go to the shops.
Yeah.
Yeah, what shops are right there? Is there anything that we could look natural that we're in?
A
Yeah.
cafe.
There's actually a bookshop to your right and a boutique next to that.
I'm gonna hit the bookshop, stay by
Yeah,
the
I'm
window,
not a-
pretend
I'm
I'm
not a
reading, but really
boutique-looking
keep my eyes
man.
out the street.
I'm gonna copy what Dutch is doing, but not as conspicuous.
I'm gonna stand outside the bookshop, look like I'm just messing with my phone, like I'm waiting for somebody.
I'm gonna stand about 6 feet away from Pat Shop and just light a cigarette. Look like I'm staring off into space, something on my Cyberpunk.
Okay,
And-
so you guys are pretty much trying to conceal yourselves within this bookshop, look like you're just shopping there or something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm reading a book.
Alright, why don't you guys give me a stealth +3.
If I don't have stealth, what do I roll?
18.
You can do a dexterity check +3, or do you have any kind of conceal, evade? Or you could just walk like straight into the shop and not have any view of the street.
Yeah, I'll walk straight into the shop. One thing I want to ask, does my character know anything about Biotechnica, being a medtech? Anything that might have happened with them recently?
Well, you do know that, hearing from the grapevine, that other people that work for the same organization as you guys have some kind of communication with each other. You know that they hit a Biotechnica lab recently.
Right.
Oh,
So I'll relay that to the team. This might have to do with vaccines or shit that was blown up a while back.
oh Christ.
Mm,
That who did?
Our guys.
um,
They work for the same company.
on this character sheet, how do you roll just a skill or
Uh,
just stat?
Yeah, I
It-
just did. I got a 15 on that, John.
you could
Oh,
either
shit.
you could just click on it, I think. If not, just add it. Just 1d10 plus. So you got a 15 plus 3. So anything above a 16 is good.
Is it reflex or dex?
It's dex.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna pretend I'm reading the book, but obviously peeking above it. Keep an eye on the street. I want to see what happens when they pull.
Oh,
up and
shit.
Keep an eye on the rest of my teammates.
It's fine. It's plus 3, so you got. Oh no, you added the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Damn it, Mia! Don't stand next to me.
1d10 plus 7.
I guess I walked up next to you, lit a cigarette, stared slightly above the convoy, and just looked like I'm zoning out.
Type it
Don't
like
worry,
that.
Dutch.
Slash
I'm the only
roll
one, like, right next to
1d10.
you, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
slash
looking at
roll
Farmers Monthly.
1d10 plus 7.
15.
There you go. And then. Alright, so you're fine.
Okay.
So you guys are doing a really good job hanging out there. You're just looking inside this shop. I mean, it's a bookshop. No one really cares about it. The guy at the counter looks like he's probably sedated or on drugs or something. He's just in his own world. And there's a woman in the corner flipping through books and looking at you guys in a snide way. In a snarky way. But other than that, nobody's really messing with you guys. So I'm assuming you're waiting for these vehicles to get closer.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I want to go ahead and ask Dutch, did Anton ever give you back the van?
Yeah. I did most of the driving. I've got a driving plus.
I've got a motorcycle.
As you guys are having that conversation, the woman says, "I get a motorcycle, scum."
Thankfully, my better instincts are like keeping me from shooting her right then and there out of the sake of cover. But if this was not a problem, I would have done that. You don't
If only
insult a
she
man's
knew.
motorcycle.
She looks she looks through you guys and looks straight at Mia, and says, "You know what? Are you even from here?"
I am.
Yeah, exactly where? Huh? Where in the corporate center do you work? Are you maybe somebody's manservant?
What's that one Space Corp?
You're asking John?
Yeah.
I have no idea, to be honest.
Oh, I know it's Orbital Air.
Orbital Air.
If you excuse me, I happen to live in East Side, but I work under Darian Rothman at Orbital Air Incorporated. And if you've got a problem with mine owning a motorcycle, I'm sure it's a problem 2 tons of steel of a Thunder God 35 tank could solve. Watch your fucking mouth.
She
Wow.
gets
He's
in
gonna-
your
he's
face.
just-
He's
He's just gonna
Go ahead.
flip whatever book or whatever she's holding.
Oh, you flip the book out of her hand. It hits another shelf, and some other books fall to the ground. And it kind of makes a loud noise, and she yelps. She screams.
I want to.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah, roll intimidation.
Yeah, I wanted to step in and do that as well, but go for it.
Is that a body skill or is that an empathy skill?
It would be an empathy skill. Actually, I think
keep
it's a
reading
cool
my,
skill.
my magazine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pretend I'm not part of that.
I don't know that guy.
I would
Well,
like to step in and tell her, lady, just back up before my friends get violent. Just leave us alone.
The guy at the
Um,
counter
My
kind of...
24 intimidate.
Yep, the guy at the counter kind of gets up and says, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And then the lady is scared for her life, and she screams, and she's screaming. She's screaming at the top of her lungs. She's making a scene. They're gonna kill me! They're gonna kill me! Call the police!
Fucking Karens.
I'll tell the guy. No, that's not what's happening here. I'm trying to calm down the situation. This lady's overreacting. Lady, just calm down. Now I'll use persuasion on the guy behind the counter, hopefully, so he doesn't call the police.
The Biotechnica vehicles have pulled up at this point.
At the bookstore or at the church?
At the church.
Okay.
At the church, but you're close enough to the church that they can hear this lady screaming. She screams again at the top of her lungs, and some of the guys, as you're looking at these Biotechnica vehicles, as they're filing out, these guys are serious corps. They're muscled up, cybered up guys. They have weapons. They're filing into this church, and when she screams, a few of them that are standing guard on the side of the vehicles, they look that way.
Can I run human perception? I want to see like the demeanor of these guys, like when they're looking at us, like if they're ready to act or they're just curious.
Yeah, go for it.
John, what kind of
Oh,
weapons
crap.
do they have on them?
It's hard to tell unless you can give me a really good awareness.
Let's see. Plus my combat sense, that's 23.
Okay, so you definitely see the butt of rifles
Oh.
in their
Oh, Christ.
like jackets. Some of them it looks like the
Some
butt
of
of a
them?
rifle. Some of them looks like the butt has like a wood finish on it.
And with that roll that I just had, can I tell how many people are coming close to the bookstore? Or
They're not coming close to it, but
Okay.
they're looking that way, and this lady is screaming, and it's kind of like a split-second moment. You see them with guns, they're going into the church, she screams, they look your way, and that's like the freeze frame moment that we're at right now.
My 24 persuasion, I wasn't able to calm her down and get the guy to not call the police.
I was gonna say, as Dutch is stepping up, Almia will back down.
So you're able to persuade the guy not to call the police, but this lady's scared. She's scared. She's screaming because she's scared. So if you want to persuade her to relax, or maybe Pat's job.
Yeah.
I have something. I'm going to. I guess I want to relate it to Dutch. Dutch, I need you to at least distract them, draw the attention to you. I have something that might work.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'll continue talking to the guy behind the counter. I'll walk right up to him. Yeah, man, this lady was getting crazy. Thanks for not calling the cops. Believe me, this lady's just overreacting. It's a little crazy, man. Sorry to bother you with it.
So while Dutch is doing that, and hopefully she's distracted by him, I'm gonna walk up to her and inject her with some blue glass.
Oh!
All right.
thank God we're not
So
in the church.
she's not really paying attention to Pat's job because he went around the bookshelves and went around her and out of her line of sight, and she's hysterical. She's tunnel vision looking at Mia and looking at Dutch. Dutch, you kind of put your hands in front of her like you're trying to tame a horse or something, and you tell her to calm down. And Patch Job, you come in from behind and give her that liquid glass.
Yeah, blue glass. It's a hallucinogenic.
Okay.
And it's 1d6 plus 1 minute that she'll be catatonic looking at colors and shit.
Okay.
So.
Okay, see, she feels the prick, and immediately the toxins go through her system, and she falls to the ground, unconscious.
Oh no, this person is screaming, let's dose them with heroin.
No. And then then as she falls down, I'm just gonna say, I'm a medical professional, I'll deal with this, and I'm gonna point to my shoulder, my hoodie, where it has a trauma team patch.
It's funny that you should say that, because as you're pointing to your patch, you see sliding out of her purse a golden trauma team token.
Is it bent?
It looks like it's about to fall on the ground, and with the dex athletics from Mia, Patch Job, or Dutch to catch this thing.
Oh crap.
Damn, it's a shame I'm not actually there because I have probably enough athletics to get it done.
Hey, you're reading your magazine.
Yeah. Sorry guys, Farmers Monthly is really interesting this time.
I have
athletics,
Aikido, which is a martial art meant for grabbing things.
Yeah, karate chop that thing.
I was gonna say, can I snatch it out of the air?
I think that the martial art makes sense.
Cool.
So if you have any, you can use your martial art. Okay.
Wow.
Nice.
Pat job.
Just
what was it to roll again?
An athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Yeah.
And so would I just roll like dex or strength or?
Yeah, it's dex plus d10.
Okay.
If you don't have the skill. Okay, abysmal.
Is a 17 enough to notice or to catch it?
All right, Mia. You catch it, but it breaks in your hand.
This is unfortunate. This is greatly unfortunate.
I relayed to the radio guys. We have, if she's gold membership, we have 5 minutes before trauma team comes and gets her.
Well, actually, trauma team gets there usually a lot faster in the year 2045-ish, where we are.
Okay. Well, within this time, I want to peek out. Did all those guys file into the church?
Yeah, it looks like they emptied the vehicles, and the vehicles are actually gone. Axel, if you're kind of watching in between, you're watching them and seeing what the hell's going on in there. You probably don't even know about the trauma team coin because you're looking at them. These guys filed into the church, and then the drivers of those cars drove away.
Huh.
Oh.
Now,
I say we get out of here.
Yeah, move that way.
I was gonna say the second that gold membership breaks, he is dropping it on her. Omi is dropping it on her and just dipping out the door.
Yeah,
just
we need to go. We need to go.
Angrily fuming and walking.
You guys walk out, and as you're running out, the clerk's like, "What did you do to her? What did you do to her, man?"
We tried to help her. She's just taking a nap. She'll be cool in a little bit.
Pat Job, you spot the AV coming your way. I mean, you've seen it a bunch of times. You know exactly what kind of AV that is. The trauma teams, in mere moments, will be there. You guys have enough time to go into the church or be out in the open?
We need to go into the church.
All right.
We don't want to get into a fight with this thing.
Right, no doubt, yeah.
We're either fighting an AV of trauma team, or we're gonna walk into a church of God with about 15 people with ARs leveled at us.
Hey, do you want to fight trauma team, or do you want to deal with what might be happening with the church?
I'll deal with whatever's in the church.
Yeah, we are supposed to meet a client here, but it could be a setup. I don't know. You want to go in there or go around the building?
Let's go around.
You don't have enough time to go around the building.
All right, we're going in.
Just send it. We're going in.
Who's going in first?
Almia left first, but he would also wait up at the stairs for everybody.
Okay, who's going in second?
I'll go in second.
Okay, as you guys walk in, let me get let's get a reflex.
Oh my god.
Oh boy, how
some kind of athletics, whichever one is higher.
Okay.
This is an athletic feat or hand-eye coordination reflexive maneuver.
Could I add combat sense to this?
Yeah, I think you can.
All right.
And everyone does it?
No, whoever the first 2 people walking in are.
Okay.
I got a 14.
And then, so how do I roll this again? So it's like /roll d10, and then I like can.
Yeah, /roll 1d10 plus whatever modifier.
Plus your reflex, plus your combat sense.
Make sure you put a space between the roll and the number.
Okay, damn, you rolled terribly. This is not good.
Oh god.
Okay, Dutch and Axel, you guys walk in and immediately, I mean, you're in the face of 2 of those corporate guys. There aren't any other ones directly in front of you. You walk in, they turn to regard you guys, and Axel, you hit one with the butt of your gun. Dutch, how do you hit the other guy? Or I'm sorry, I don't want to speak for how you guys do this, but you had to take him out. You had to try to take him out.
We have to take them out?
Yeah.
Oh,
they're not going to let us back in.
How do you try to take him out? What is your maneuver?
I'm gonna try to. I mean, are we using weapons here? I mean, what? Or is this
you tell me?
Is this a surprise?
You tell me. You just walked in the door, and your split-second reaction time was, I gotta put this guy out. Either incapacitate him or kill him quickly.
I'm using. Okay, so how close am I?
In his face.
I would love to use my katana and just slice him open.
Okay, so you take.
I'm gonna do.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna use my mana katana. Go ahead and try to slice them open, slice up.
I feel like I'm gonna be asking this all night, but I'm guessing it's melee we have to roll. Can I add combat sense?
Well, no, that you guys are already rolled.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So did you add?
Son of a bitch.
So here we go. It's fine. We'll find out.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, these guys catch your hands. As you guys swing your mono katanas, they catch your hands by the wrist, and they hold you down and go, "What the fuck?" And they try to pull you down, but Patch Job and Mia, you guys have a chance to attack them yourselves at a +2.
At a +2, Mia's. Sorry, you wanted to go first, or would you like me to go first?
Either one.
Well, I was gonna roll for handgun. Because if they're trying to hold them down, I'm just gonna try to shoot directly at whoever's closest to me, right for the head, if I could.
But if you have a melee weapon, don't forget you get 2 attacks.
Wait, melee
is close.
So would I only get to shoot once, or I'd be able to melee twice?
You would be able to melee twice because the idea is in 3 seconds you can do 2 strikes with your weapon than you can with a handgun. Actually, your handgun, is it a very heavy pistol?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's why. So the kickback is so hard.
Alright then, so I do have a melee weapon, the guy that's closest to me. I'm going to use the buzz hand in my left arm.
Okay.
To cut him. So.
Alright, let's see how that goes.
Do I just roll for...
Just roll your dexterity.
Roll for dexterity, okay.
Yeah, you're just regular hand-to-hand attack. And then, so that's dexterity plus, and then what's your hand-to-hand attack? Do you have brawling or melee weapon? Or
I don't have anything.
You don't have anything, okay. I think that hits him. You hit him in the torso with what?
With my buzz hand, and want me to roll for damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now roll again. You cut through. No, sorry. Attack again.
Oh, attack again.
Yeah. Okay, that hits again. You cut him in the torso, you cut him in the legs. He releases his grip on that mono katana, falls to the ground, makes a grunting noise. And Mia, let's get your attack.
I have a +4 fencing, which is what I thought I'd use for fighting with a katana. Is that correct?
Yeah, and you have a target that has his hands occupied, so you get a +2.
Cool. So that'll be for the first strike.
Oh, critical.
Wow.
Okay, hold on. This is exciting.
That's
This
very
is exciting.
Just lop off that arm.
Hold on here. Okay, you cut his upper arm. You cut it completely off.
Oh.
You slice down and you cut through the meat, through the bone, and his arm just comes down to the ground, falls down to the ground. You have one more attack.
Do I need to roll for the second one because he just lost an arm?
Yeah,
Or-
roll the damage first. Let's see how much damage you did.
So for the first one, 13 damage.
Okay, 13 damage. Sounds good. He's bleeding profusely. Hit him with another hit.
Is this also at +2?
Yeah.
Cool. If I could find fencing. Another crit.
Oh my god. This time it's to the head.
Yeah, Almia just once through the arm, plants a boot to his side, and then just one quick swing through the neck.
You go through the neck, through the back of the head. You cut him at an angle, exposing his brain matter and part of his face. He falls down to the ground in a hump of blood. And the guy that you got patch job, he's bleeding out. He begins to scream in agony. Now, Dutch and Axel, you guys are free of anybody holding you down or anything.
Which one of us dropped our Monogatana during that?
Dutch, your guy... Axel, your guy's the one that's dead. Dutch, your guy's the one that is dying.
Okay.
Do you happen to have a suppressor patch job?
Yes, I do.
Oh, good.
So
Well, I'm gonna.
He's still screaming in agony.
okay.
Fuck!
I'm gonna.
Yeah, if somebody wants to take care of him silently, do it. I've got to pick up my Monogatana.
I'll shoot
I'm gonna
him.
do that with my action.
I'll shoot him.
All right, you shoot him.
Is that loud?
It's a suppressed.
Oh,
Okay.
So roll handgun.
Yeah. You roll your handgun. It makes a suppressed noise. It's not completely silent, but
Right.
it's not as loud as it would have been. And then there's silence. But after the silence, you guys begin... Right when you shot your pistol, your brain kind of put this all together. The AV for the trauma team had landed at that exact moment, and it made such a terribly loud sound in the street outside that the windows started shaking, the floor is shaking, they hit the ground with the AVs. People are screaming outside because it's so sudden. And you begin hearing in another room, and if I can get an awareness from you guys, or if you guys have any kind of cybernetics for hearing.
Oh, good. Because I rolled a 1. I do have improved cyber audio.
Okay.
Alright, well, that awareness. That is +5. I just blanked out and I forgot how to do math. That is a 21.
All right, Axel. You guys hear some kind of noise, but it's hard to differentiate it with the outside. But Axel, you're able to tune out the outside noise and listen to the inside noise, and you're hearing voices downstairs, like up under you.
Oh,
And you even heard someone say, "What the fuck was that?"
oh god.
Oh well, we're in it now. If by any chance could we hide the bodies or no?
Dude, there's blood and gore everywhere.
I know, but
Man is trifurcated
no,
on the ground.
no.
Does
Look,
anyone
hear me out.
have a napkin?
No, hear me out. Hear me out. If we
As-
hide the bodies and we drag the blood with it, chances are they're going to look for the blood, look to see where the blood led them, and that could be a potential ambush point.
Well, I don't think we're gonna.
Oh,
have enough
God, we're
time.
gonna
Are there
accidentally
pews?
kill
Can
our
we at least
clients.
all hide behind? Can we hide behind all these pews real quick? Because I don't think we're gonna have enough time here.
So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna go ahead and kind of duck down behind, in between a couple of the pews.
Okay, give me
Yeah.
a stealth. Give me anybody that's hiding in that area. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
rolls like to slide
Yeah.
under the pews.
Yeah, I'll hide with him too.
I'll hide
I
too.
don't have. What would stealth be under?
Just Dex plus
Rat.
D10 if you don't have it.
Okay.
Oh god, that's the wrong tabletop game.
1d20. Okay, I mean, it's not that difficult to hide behind a pew. So you guys successfully did it. I was looking to see if you guys would critically fail. You know, have like your shoes pop out from the bottom or something.
Someone sneezes.
So yeah, exactly. So you guys hide, and as you guys are hiding, you from behind that stage where you saw those guys kind of disappear, you hear the creaking of a heavy door, and you just start hearing the stomping of boots as people are ascending some stairs or something and coming up, and you see the same corpse that you saw earlier, these Biotechnica guys. They have their guns out, fully cybered up, assault rifles, SMGs, heavy weapons, and they have their guns out, and they're looking in the exact direction where you guys were. They don't see you. They see the 2 dead bodies there.
John,
Boys, let's let them step out and deal with trauma. Trauma might deal with them. Trauma team.
That's what I was gonna say, John. With the way the church is laid out, can you see the trauma team vehicle from here?
No, the windows are all blacked out inside. It's kind of like enclosed, so you can't really see any trauma team outside. All you can hear is like a loud humming noise of a large vehicle outside, which is the AV.
Are they going out there to check on anything? See what all the noises?
Currently, they're kind of like fanning out. They see the dead bodies. They're walking towards the dead bodies. You guys do have a chance to move around with under the pews. They can't really see you, and it looks like they're focused on the noise outside. So there's 4 guys on top of the body. They're looking at them. They're investigating them, while 5 or 6 guys go outside of the church. And the sound of the AV is even louder now. It's completely engulfing the whole room that you guys are in.
Okay, so maybe we should use this chance, boys, to sneak back downstairs. Let's go down there and see if maybe our contacts have been kidnapped or something like that. I know somebody mentioned that earlier as being a possibility. Let's use this as a distraction.
Let's try it.
Okay. You guys don't need to roll any kind of stealth or anything like that, as you can go around this stage. These guys are trying to figure out what's going on outside. You start hearing arguments happening outside. You start hearing yelling, and it seems like some kind of confrontation is going on outside. And you guys walk behind the stage, and you see this basement entrance, stairs going down into like a basement area. It's dark in there. Does anybody have any night vision or something similar?
Yes. Wait.
Yeah.
I'm a liar.
Who does, Dutch?
Yeah, I've got infrared and infrared.
Okay. Ooh, who did we lose?
Axel.
Axel. All right, we'll get him back. He'll come back. Well, I'm going to go put my son down for bed right now, but before I do, Dutch, you guys walk in, and you see, with your thermal vision, you can see footprints from these guys that are just fresh, but footprints, as they went up these stairs. And you begin to hear voices and people talking. You hear some people saying, shut up, sit down. And others crying, pleading, and stuff like that. Down this hallway, this thing goes down for... It's like a bunch of hallways and doors, and it just keeps going down there. It's like labyrinthian under you.
Okay.
And directly in front of you is a large heavy door, and inside there is all the hallways and stuff like that.
Okay, and that's where we hear the chattering and the people saying sit down and crying and shit like that.
Exactly. And as you guys as you look through this hallway, you're seeing some of these Biotechnica corps. They're coming out of the hallways, in and out, moving between them, and kind of patrolling that area. I think his internet went out or something like that.
Yeah, he just got out of Roll20 as well.
Yeah. So we'll give him a chance to get back. I'm gonna go put my son to bed. I know. Yeah. I'm gonna go put my son to bed, and I will be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you guys at least what I saw, so you guys, we all know what's going on down there. We just pretty much need Axel to lead the way, because if we do get any confrontation, we need a good fighter. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man,
I don't think I'll be able to persuade or talk our way out of any, a bunch of these guys and shit.
Right, but if they're yelling, shut the fuck up, I'm pretty sure we were called here because our clientele is currently locked up.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, that's why I was like, shit, let's go down there and check, because obviously the other options that we looked at didn't really pan out. So that's kind of the last thing that was the option. So if we're hearing that, hopefully we can get down there, without getting noticed. Somebody that has good stealth, like Axel or something, and at least release some of these clients and nomads, and then we'll have some backup because we're not going to be able to take on all these guys, you know?
Yeah.
But also, hopefully, trauma team is fucking them up outside too, you know?
Yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say with the windows. That if we managed to at least fire a shot outside, they would just light the fucking building up, and they would at least get the ground floor. We would just duck and hope for the best. But because
It's not a bad idea.
right. The other thing about this as well,
Axel is back.
the whole thing with Biotechnica was that the guys that work for our group, they blew up one of their servers a while back. So it is a possibility that they found out about this and they intercepted to try and get one over on us.
Right.
That's cool. We just killed 2 cybered up beefcakes. I'm figuring
no,
we can do 14 more.
Were Biotechnica, or was that church security that we first met?
I'm fairly certain in saying it was Biotechnica, because they weren't expecting anything. Whereas I think the church guys would have been like, keep an eye out for these 2 or these 4 bozos.
Right.
But the shitty.
They were confused and scared.
Axel, can you hear us? Are you in Discord?
He's in the black guy.
Yeah, Axel's in the AFK channel.
Yeah, he's typing. Maybe he can hear us, but we can't.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, we got to get Axel. Axel is back.
Okay, let me pull him in.
We are not admin.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're in,
there he is.
Axel.
Hello, there we go. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened.
Internet died. It's all good. It happens.
So just to let you know what I saw, I went down the stairs in the back. We all kind of snuck back there and used the distraction of those guys going out front and hopefully having to deal with trauma team and the loud noises. And we can see a bunch of hallways, Biotechnica guards and solos or whatever going in and out of rooms. But we did hear shit like, sit down and people crying. And so it does sound like there's some captives or some shit going on. Probably our clients.
I have a thought, because one of the things I had mentioned that if we fired a shot at trauma team, they would more than likely just light the top floor of this church up. If your cybernetics can see through the windows, we might be able to see where they are and place that shot.
Well, my only thought with that is then where do all the guys that are downstairs come pouring out to see what the fuck's going on, and where do we hide? We can't be up on the top floor. We'll get shot up by trauma team. We can't hide in this narrow hallway while the guys are all going to come out when they hear it. I don't know if that's a good idea. I think our best bet is trying to release whoever is being captive or whatever we're hearing. Yeah, to get backup. I don't know if we have another option unless anyone can think of anything real quick.
I think the best thing is if we can hear screams and stuff. I just think. I'm going with you, Dutch. I think that's the client, because you go at the very beginning. Those guys were so defensive about, they're late, and you relayed that they were lying. So that means I believe that they are being locked up, and I don't have a suppressor, so I'm gonna have to go loud.
That was something you missed that I mentioned. That more than likely this was a sting to set us up. They intercepted the client because our group that works for the same employer blew up a Biotechnica server a while back. So they probably intercepted and they're trying to get one over on the employer, or they think we did it or some shit.
I don't know why
it's time to show Biotechnica not to fuck with us.
Right.
Oh, by the way, another thing. If we call 911, we'll get a separate trauma team dispatched out to us, and they'll do anything to rescue the caller, but that'll be expensive.
Yeah,
we can shoot patch job in the knee.
I think
I'm the medic.
I think we stick with the first plan. It's simple. Right? It's a little simple. Let's do the job. I believe we're here to do. Let's meet with our employers. They're obviously got intercepted or being held captive, or somebody is. Let's try to do that, but let's definitely have Axel lead the way. I would say.
Well, okay. Are we trying to be silent about this, or?
So far, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would like to mention, just in case it comes up, I do happen to have a flashbang.
Okay. Does anyone have a suppressor that I can borrow? Because I'm I do. I don't only want to use my katana. I was gonna say right back. I promise. I just
I'm a techie, so guns are pretty much all I have.
Well, there's enough noise with this trauma team. It's rumbling the whole building. I think if we move quick, just follow where we're hearing the screams and the people down. Let's just be quick.
Yeah.
Okay.
The more we stay in here and talk about it, the more this noise is going to fade away. Let's move while the building's rumbling.
Yeah, I'll only use my handgun if shit gets icky. I'll hand my suppressor over to Axel.
All right, I'm gonna twist it on, and I'm gonna say thank you because that's really appreciative.
While you guys are having this conversation, you're seeing some of the corps that are walking. They're kind of patrolling this area, and it looks like they're coming to this door right here that you were just at, Dutch, when you saw the hallways.
Okay.
And they're walking right up to the door, and it looks like they're about to open it.
Is it a electronic door or a manual door?
Go get the jump on him. Go get the jump on him, Axel. I want to say that to Axel.
All right,
got it.
It's definitely a manual door.
This is
I'm
unfortunate.
gonna move up kind of to the corner right here.
Is there any cover in this hallway?
There is very little cover. There's some chairs right here and some chairs right there. Here, I'll put something on here. Let's see here. What can I use?
I will be behind this chair that you pointed at a second ago.
I guess I'll cover the rear, make sure that nobody follows us. Because I have my suppressed handgun, so.
Yeah, I'm still gonna be using my Mana Katana so I can be as silent as possible, even though the building's rumbling. I'll be.
All right, there's the cover, and the doorknob is about to open. The door is about to open, and
I would definitely like to have my pistol aimed at the door.
Okay, you have your pistol aimed, and as the door opens, it opens towards the inside this way, so you have a clear shot of the first person to walk through. You're aiming at their head. I'm not going to call it a called shot because you're so close. I'm going to give you a +2 to it, so give me a ranged attack.
Okay, so just roll handgun then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. 1 second.
And then who has the suppressor? The other suppressor?
Axel and Patch Job.
Okay, Patch Job. Maybe be prepared to.
Okay. I got a 16, John.
Okay, where is it? Oh, there you are. Okay, that's enough. Roll damage and multiply it by 2 because you got him in the head.
Oh, nice. Okay, so.
Okay.
So that is 14.
Pop another shot.
Okay. Reroll handgun?
Yeah.
Or just roll damage? Okay.
Yeah, reroll handgun.
Oh wait, red is
20.
like hit
Ooh,
points.
very good.
And then damage?
Yeah.
That is
okay, 18 plus 14. Boom, boom. You pop 2 shots in this guy's head. He falls down the opposite way of where the trajectory of your bullet is. Falls down to the ground and doesn't even make a noise. But you can hear some shuffling behind him and hear people saying, "Oh shit." Now, you can peek the corner and maybe take a shot, but you don't know how many are there. Are you going to peek?
I think now's the time for the flashbang.
Almi is gonna go Axel
Him.
and toss the flashbang to Axel.
Okay, I'm gonna catch it.
All right,
Hold
let's
on,
get in.
Do I have to roll to catch it, or?
Yeah, definitely. It's going to be I'm going to need an athletics from Patch Job and an athletics from you.
Okay.
Could I alternatively, in the same thing without having to roll, just run to the door and throw it myself?
We could just retroactively say you were standing next to him and that was the plan the whole time.
Cool.
And you just handed it to him. All right?
Okay, well,
That
just
works.
out of morbid curiosity, would my roll have worked?
Yours would have worked to catch it, but I don't know about Mia's to throw.
I have a garbage athletics.
Okay, cool. So
Know your strengths, ladies and gentlemen. Know your strengths, right?
My only athletics is the 8 reflex, so...
All right, you hand the flashbang, and let's get a... we'll just use this athletics to throw it.
Okay.
You throw it into the
this
hallway,
one?
Axel. The flashbang, you pop it off, and you guys hear 2 pops and a loud bang. And after that bang, you hear voices of people going, "Oh," kind of trying to get their footing and stuff like that. Do you peek
Say
the
it's time to
corner?
open fire.
Yes, I do peek the corner.
Okay, give me 1 second.
So then
I
I'll
would
just
like to as well, if that's possible. If I
Yeah,
could stand on a 6.
Let me
I
just
was
get
gonna
some.
say it might be good to rush in.
Let me
Yeah,
get
I
some
would say
corporate
rush in, boys.
baddies.
After that, I know I'm going to make my way at least over to the door
Yeah.
with my movement when after that flash goes, because that's the time to attack, especially if they're confused by it.
Don't they all need to roll a bod check to resist it? I've used the 2020 rolls. I don't know anything.
Well, I know
about
I have anti-dazzle in my smart
So do
goggles,
I.
so they might have cybernetics that battles that, or they might be able to do a decent roll. But I don't know.
Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me just get these tokens working, and then we'll figure it out. Sorry.
Alright. This entire thing really devolved really quickly.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking, oh, it's just gonna be like last time. It's just gonna be professional. We're gonna go and do something, and then
Nope, not this time.
yeah, I just
Nothing
gave a
goes
woman.
as planned
Hey,
in Cyberpunk.
The only consolation I have out of this is that woman that was looking down on Mia. She now has a blue glass overdose, so that's not going to reflect well on her if she works for corporate or has a family or shit like that. So
This is
But
true.
slapped at that.
Almia had no emotional attachment to that. He just figured, oh, I need to pretend like I'm a snooty corp. Okay.
I try to
Okay.
have
That
my
is four
friends'
people.
backs.
Okay, so I can't believe they rolled so terribly.
Thank you, Jesus.
Look at that, dude. 3
Their
1
initiative
3
or their
1.
save?
It's because we're in a church, John. Okay, I prayed before I walked in here. I made sure to repent. and
Exactly.
then-
You guys, as you peek the corner, Axel, you see these 4 guys. Looks like there's a cover here. There's a cover here. One here. Oops. One here. And they're just like they have their hands on their heads. One of them's coughing. There's a bunch of smoke in there. Just the whole hallway is just filled with smoke. And let's go for combat, and you guys get first turn, which is huge in Cyberpunk.
Okay.
I was gonna say, can me and Axel get our shots off before initiative?
Yeah, definitely. Let's roll initiative, and then you guys all will get a shot.
Now, out of curiosity, does this also include my combat sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's 100%.
My
That's what
initiative
makes.
does.
Yeah, 100%. That's what
No,
makes
but I
you
mean,
so.
like, doesn't include it already, or do I? Have
Oh
to,
no,
like,
it
add
doesn't
on?
include it. I think you have to
Okay.
add it. Yeah.
23.
Okay, so 23.
I got a 14.
Oops. And then patch job. Let's add you. Where are you? 14.
I enjoy with Patch Job's profile being so very compressed. It makes him look very silly on the map.
Yeah.
Okay. How many did it just rolled 1? Oh, that's why. Hold on 1 second. I just gotta make sure this did everything correctly. Yes, it did. Okay. So, let's put these guys down here. In this order. Alright, Axel, you get the first shot.
Okay, so obviously I want to try and go to the person who's closest to us. So I'd like to peek the guy. Like, I'm just gonna like move like right there. Who's there? I'm not gonna run up, but I want to shoot at that guy.
Okay. Sounds good. If you want to point someone out, if you just click and hold, it does that little thing.
Then that guy. There we go.
There you go.
I'm
Alright,
gonna
fire at
face go
him.
by that. All right, so since I have the flashbang, would I get a +5 for ambush or no?
Well, you get ambush is just initiative bonus. So
Oh, okay,
basically,
my
you guys
bad.
are all going first. You guys already ambushed them with the flashbang.
All right, cool. I rolled a 26.
Oh, and it's a
That's a crit.
critical. All right, let's see where it goes. Torso, critical torso.
Nice.
All right,
And
you
then
shot him
one more.
straight in the liver. Give me the damage.
8.
Okay, take your next shot.
Okay,
Oh, light
so
handgun
reroll.
buddies.
Yep. 16.
All right, that's a hit, definitely. You're in range.
And then roll damage.
Yeah. Okay, you shoot him once in the torso, and it looks like you hit something vital because he falls down to one knee, and then you shoot his leg, And he takes 8 and 9, so that is 13 and 38. Okay. Oops. All right. He falls to the ground and he's holding his side. And you shot him in the leg, and it looks like he's down on one knee, this guy. All right, so I'm going to mark him somehow. It's hard to see. Let me zoom in.
You can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can, like, make it out.
And then we'll go to patch job.
Okay. So let me take a look here. All right. So then with my movement, I'm going to go... Is there room on the opposite side of the door that's open?
The opposite side of the door, you mean like right here?
Yeah. Hang on.
Yeah, down there, it looks like there's double doors over here. There's double doors to the sides.
Okay. Where... Like right there, that guy, has he been shot or...
Yeah, he's the one that's down on one knee.
Okay, so then I want to rush forward to where he was at and then take a shot
do
at this
you
guy.
really want to run? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Someone has to
He's
go
the
in before they
medic.
get up.
You were
Sorry,
already...
but
So
my first thought
technically...
is like,
Technically, he was already running there while you shot him, Axel. So, like, all of this is taking place in 3 seconds.
okay,
Everybody's
all right.
movements, right? So he was already running there while you shot this guy. And patch job, go ahead and shoot that dude in front of you.
So, let's hope it doesn't backfire.
Okay, you shoot him in the body, it hits. Roll your damage.
Damn.
Ooh, bam. That definitely goes through.
Beefy fucking meat cannon right there.
and that's one roller.
Yeah. And you get only one shot with that very heavy pistol, right?
Right.
You shot him in the torso, he falls back and hits... You could see he definitely has some kind of cyberware in his torso. And he pretty much took the brunt of that. He's still like trying to get his senses and figuring out where the hell he is. All right,
Okay.
Mia, your turn.
Yeah, is this like cover or is this just a plaster wall?
Yeah, it's definitely cover.
Cool. Mia's going to, while moving over to here, he wants to go ahead and pop off a shot at this guy.
Okay.
And most of my cyberware is dedicated to a smart gun.
All right, that hits.
Cool.
And that is in the legs. Boom. You blast him in the kneecap that was already shot.
Does he seem to take it, or does his armor just...
His armor looks like it's just tanking it. I mean, it definitely hurts. And do you get another shot?
Yeah, it's a light pistol.
Go for it.
Almi's gonna... Oh, that's damage.
That's fine. We'll use it if you hit, which I'm sure you will, because it's pretty close.
That's actually a crit fail.
Handgun?
Yeah. It's not red, but it says I rolled a 1 on the...
Yeah, no, that's actually... it's not... It would be red if you rolled a 1. The way that this character sheet is set up is, like, really weird. Because it doesn't... Roll20 doesn't have exploding dice support. So the guy that made this character sheet, he made it in such a way where you roll a d10 first. If you roll a 1, then it does a critical fail. And it would be red. So it's not red.
Okay,
So
cool.
I promise you. I
So that
went...
does 18...
Yeah, you
hit?
hit him. You definitely hit him.
Away.
You shoot him in the legs. This guy's legs, dude.
Oh my god.
Just sawing that bitch off.
Yep.
We will chew through that SP one at a time.
Roll that damage.
That is 9.
Oh yeah, that's right. 9. So let's
My
see
other
here.
leg.
What's the one movie where he gets the spear in
Ace
one leg and he
Ventura.
screams and he screams at the
Ventura
other?
Yeah, Ace Ventura or
Yeah.
Pet
The
Detective.
second one.
Or, yeah.
All right, that guy's not having a good day on his legs right now. He's definitely shot up. He can't get up. His legs are just bleeding out.
Yeah, and Almia is gonna just drop to a knee behind this cover.
And Dutch, it's your turn.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Okay.
So I guess I'll step out. where I can get a shot off.
Okay. Ooh, it's a critical, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
In the arms.
I knew you had it in you, Dutch.
And
I do what I want.
Exactly.
it's a forearm. Definitely messed up his shooting arm. You do 8 damage right into the guy's arm. His armor tanks it, but you definitely hit some kind of nerve or some kind of cybernetic. And it looks like it's his arm is malfunctioning a little bit. So we're going to give him a nice little thing there.
Yeah, I'll take my second shot at this guy over here.
Sure. You hit. Okay, 6 damage to the torso. He eats it like breakfast.
Yum.
All right. Time for me to switch to the shotgun, I think.
Oh.
It's like you had it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now let's move on to this guy. This guy is still mending his arm. Let's see if he will be able to do something this turn. Oh no, he's definitely not doing well. He's going to use his turn to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He goes behind this cover and gets down behind it and kind of runs away. He aims the muzzle of his gun over the cover and just fires in your general direction. Does he hit Patch Job? No, there's no chance. He fires just past your head, Patch Job.
Anton was right, I do need a helmet.
This guy finally gets his senses and looks over to you, Patch Job, pulls out a shotgun, and goes for a blast. Oh, critical failure!
Yes.
The smoke and the debris and the dust, it must have entered the chamber of his shotgun because he pulls the trigger, the hammer goes down, and nothing happens. It's just click, click. He's trying to disengage it. He's pumping it, and he's trying to figure it out. He just gets down behind the cover and ducks. All right, this guy has been shot out. He pulls out his pistol and aims it right at you, Patch Job. And he's going to pop off one shot. It definitely hits in your legs. And you're going to take... Damn it. 5 damage. So this counts as body armor. So you would take 1 armor and 1 HP damage as you tanked that.
And so what was the armor that we all started with?
15 it should be. I think. Not 18?
No, it was 15 for the body and 8 for the head.
There you go. Alright. He's going to pop another shot at you. It hits on your arms. And... he does 10 damage to your body this time. Pop, pop. The bullets bounce off of your armor. So remember, anytime a bullet connects, you guys take 1 HP and 1 SP of your armor. That is unless it penetrates.
Okay, so then in total, how much did this do? So that's 2
So it did 2 HP, 2 armor damage, because it didn't go past your armor.
Okay.
Alright, so the guy next to you is trying to understand what the hell's going on, why everyone's shooting his legs. And it looks like he's not doing well. He's bleeding profusely. He just rolled a 1. And he just goes unconscious.
Cool.
He's unconscious. Now, Axel, right before you go, you can definitely hear there's a commotion going on outside above you guys. It looks like somebody's coming in the same way you guys came in. That's what it sounds like. Boots on the ground, heavy boots.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so okay, so there's 2 people in here who are righteous threats that we know currently of, yes?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
in this hallway?
That are not
but
completely
then-
injured.
Okay. Oh,
There.
that's
Push
a
forward, boys.
These two, right?
Yep. I'd like to move up a little bit, but like I'd like to stick close by, and I'd like to fire at. Can I fire at this guy?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
It's
cool.
going to be a
So-
-2 because he's in cover.
Okay. What if I fire at this guy?
Same. They're both in cover, so it'd be a -2 to hit.
Okay. So I'm just gonna roll handgun then.
Okay. That hits.
That is 16. All
That
right,
hits.
Cool. And then damage.
Oh, sorry. Range, torso, roll the damage.
8.
Okay, 8. He eats it.
Ah, feck. All right. Second shot. 20.
That hits. And that is to the
Torso yet
torso
again.
again.
Ah, damn.
Another 8 damage. That's not too bad. Is it 2d6? It's pretty average.
Yeah, 2d6.
I might need to tweak the weapons for you guys. But then again, these guys are corporate security. They're a big
Yeah,
deal.
so like it's to be.
You pop 2 shots at him as he tried to peek up over the cover. You pop 2 shots in his torso. He falls down to the ground, but not down prone. He just gets down behind the cover. And Patch Job, it's your turn.
Okay. So then the guy that's right next to me, he's already fallen unconscious, right?
Yeah, he's incapacitated.
All right. So then what I want to do, because if he's incapacitated, I'll leave him here. I want to push up to this cover and then shoot the guy that's directly across from me.
Sure.
Right here.
Go for it.
Okay. So just handgun. 16.
All right, that's definitely a hit. You shot him in the legs.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Your bullet
And-
bounces, hits him in the leg. Boom! You blast the kneecap. He definitely felt that one.
Awesome.
You see some cyberware in his leg just burst as you shoot him. He grabs his leg. He's still standing on that, so it looks like there's a lot of cyberware in that leg. But you definitely hurt him. Alright, Mia, your turn.
He had to. Is he back or?
Oh,
Oh, Mia, yes. Hi,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
back.
Okay, go.
Cool. So these two guys have been injured.
Yeah, this guy's incapacitated. If you walk up to him and put your gun to his head, you could just kill him right now.
How much can I move in one turn? Is it my movement allowance?
It's your movement. Yeah, exactly.
So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I stand here?
Yeah.
Cool. That's probably dumb actually, because it opens me up to those guys. I do not consider sight lines. I am gonna rush forward and get into this and cuddle with this guy on the floor.
Sure.
Just drop and slide into the cover. And I'm sticking my head up for half a second to drive 2 shots at this guy.
Okay, go for it.
That's crit.
Ooh,
Oh my
nice.
God.
And
And a
that,
24.
it is to the torso. 24 damage is juicy too.
No, that's my second attack roll.
Oh, okay. So you
So
hit
it's-
him. You hit this guy in the liver.
Dang.
You see
Cool.
him grab his side where you shot him. You blast him, doing 24 damage. He definitely felt that. So,
Ideal. Is damage doubled on a crit?
only if it hits the head.
Cool. No, it's 7 damage, not 24.
Oh, sorry.
I roll 2d6 damage. There is no feasible way for me to roll 24.
Yeah. I was like, holy
Unless
shit.
I roll max damage on the head.
Okay, so the second one also hits, and
Yeah.
that's a torso shot. Go for it.
Bah. 8 damage to the torso.
Okay. These guys are taking your hits, and it looks like every time you blast them, a different piece of cyberware is blown off. But they're tanking it. They're taking these hits, but getting injured at the same time. The kinetic force of your shots are hurting them.
Can I... Is additional actions a thing in this game?
Bonus actions? You mean something
yeah,
like
minus
that?
3.
I don't. They didn't really talk about it in the red jumpstart kit, so I don't think that I'm gonna.
Allow them?
Yeah, I don't think so. especially
Cool,
since
cool,
you
cool.
shot twice and
Yeah.
you moved.
Well, I was just gonna say like a prepare second action to if someone peeks over to shoot at me at -3, if I could take just a reaction reflex shot.
Oh,
But
okay.
if it's a no, then don't worry about it.
Yeah. All right, Dutch, your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of this hallway and slide up behind Mia and the incapacitated guy in this block area. This guy is wounded too, right?
Yeah, he's holding his liver.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna shotgun this guy.
Okay, go for it.
What do I use for that? Do I just use handgun?
Do you have rifle?
Shotgun's just kind of.
I believe it's
What?
rifle, but I don't mind letting you use handgun. That's fine. It's a sawed-off shotgun, we'll see. All right, that's definitely a hit. Blam! You blast them.
How close am I? Because there's different. Is that considered close?
That's
20
considered.
20 feet.
Yeah, it's close enough. You hit him. Boom.
Well, because there's different damages.
Oh, he's close.
Okay, yeah, and then 13.
Okay. This time you're seeing pieces of his armor just chunk off. You took a big piece of his armor off. He's still alive and well, but these guys aren't looking good. They got bullet holes all over them. All right, this guy, does he fire? He does. He's going to aim his assault rifle down the line.
Shit.
And let's see.
Almia's lying on his back under this cover.
All right. He's going to fire at Mia at a -2.
Cool.
And that, let me see here.
It's a 16.
It's just out of range.
Oh, so it needed to be 20?
Yeah. So he fires at you. He fires above your head. 3-round burst. Brrr, goes right above your head into the wall behind you. Misses. This guy is going to hop over the cover, come right here in front of you, Patch Job, and he's going to go for a dexterity. Or sorry, he pulls out a combat knife, and you see the combat knife begin to hum as it vibrates, and he slashes at you. Oh, critically fails! He slashes at you, hits the cover right next to you, lodges the knife in there, and in that split-second moment, he leaves himself vulnerable to your next attack.
Okay.
Okay, that guy... Let's see, can he recover? No, he does not recover. He falls down to one knee and begins crawling this way, holding his liver, and crawls into a doorway over here and disappears from the hallway. This guy's still incapacitated. Let's see, does he make it? No, he's still incapacitated. Alright, before this next round begins, you guys hear the commotion of people coming in down the stairs behind where you guys came. And Patch Job, you can hear a familiar radio chatter from when you used to run with Trauma Team.
Oh, shit.
It's definitely a squad of Trauma Team coming down those stairs.
Why?
Oh,
Oh
God.
no.
These guys are corporate security. I just realized that if these guys are corporate security, they might have Trauma Team cards.
Fuck.
Oh, we may be fucked here.
Well, I'm thinking the Trauma Team just got into it with the boys upstairs when they ran out there with all their guns and shit, and now they're just following in.
If Trauma Team were to come in here, we'd have to drop our guns. Because if we try and get in the way of them and they're patient, they'll just start shooting at us.
Oh, sweet mother of God.
Time out!
Time out. I'm on T, you can't do anything.
You hear them stomping their boots as they're hitting the marble floor under them. And they're filing in.
I have amplified hearing. Would I be able to get a gauge on numbers?
Yeah, you can definitely hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pairs of boots.
Oh, y'all, we're not winning that fight.
I have an idea, it might not work, but we'll wait till my
If
turn.
your idea involves attacking Trauma Team, the answer is no.
It is not.
You just gonna wave around your badge?
Something like that.
Will they give a shit?
No, but they won't kill us. We'll see.
All right. Well, it's definitely Axel's turn first.
Well, I'm definitely not firing at them. I still say these guys in the hallway are a threat. I want to fire at this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, so handgun. Alright, that's a 21.
Okay.
And then damage.
It's definitely to the torso. Roll the damage.
Ah.
Okay. And go for another shot. It hits. You hit him in the arms. Roll the damage. Now, since he kind of flubbed, you're able to squeeze off 2 more rounds.
Oh.
Because he's out in the open and it's easy to just blast. So give me 2 more shots.
Oh, okay, cool. Do I gotta roll, see if I hit him again?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes.
Oh, critical, ladies and gentlemen. We got a critical to the torso. Roll the damage. Alright, 6 damage.
And then...
Boom. He immediately grabs his side. You take another shot.
Okay, so I rolled already. So I got a 15.
Alright, that hits.
9.
9 is nice.
Come on, just take his head off, please.
And you shot him in the torso again. Boom, boom. His body's riddled with bullets and bullet holes. He begins to bleed from the side where you think you cracked one of his ribs. And he's holding on to that.
Alright.
And Patch Job, it is your turn.
Okay.
This guy is at your mercy, by the way. You can just put your gun right to his head and pull the trigger.
Yeah, well, I want to see if, okay, so since I do, I was able to hear that, of course, that they have radio communication. Is there any way I'd be able to intercept it?
You'd have to do some kind of tech roll to see if you can find their frequency.
Right, because
So
I have
a basic
radio
tech.
already.
Okay,
Basically.
if you have the radio and you already worked for Trauma Team, I would say that you'd have an educated guess and you have the equipment, so +4.
+4. Okay, so I roll basic tech, +4.
Yeah. Alright, very good. You're in their line and you hear their radio chatter. For the split second that everything is going on, you hear them saying, they're saying, look for the other ones. There's more of them in here.
Okay, can I broadcast on this radio channel?
Absolutely.
I want to broadcast a message. We have we have a trauma team operator on site with 4 casualties.
4
hostiles.
4 casualties, or?
Yes, I have.
Well, they're not dead.
No, us.
But they're still a casualty.
Oh, us.
Us.
Oh,
What?
got it. Got it. So immediately, as you broadcast that, you hear the foot stomps. They stop stomping, and you hear them. One of them respond in the radio chatter. Current location.
Down main hallway, past the door. I can hear you guys, and then I want to see if I can give them a description of the 4 of us.
Okay, you hear them say, shut your eyes, close your ears.
I'm gonna tell that to everybody. Shut your eyes, close your ears.
I'm currently shutting my eyes and closing my ears.
Okay.
Hella.
I close
Stop
my
saying that
ears.
shit, baby.
Yeah, I want to put my protective goggles on too.
All
Yeah,
right.
I have
Anti-dazzle.
You guys do exactly that, and immediately you hear clinking on the ground as 3 flashbangs fly into the room. Looks like they were shot from grenade launchers. They fly into the room, and it's pop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Everything rumbles. All the glass shatters in the area. There's smoke. There's fire. There's all kinds of noise going on. And if you don't have what is the for audio? Anti-dazzle, you're able to see fine. But as far as the audio goes, unless you can turn off your cyberware,
I was just saying, can you turn off cyber audio?
You
You
could.
have to have that
Cool.
mod for it, don't you?
You'd have to have Neuralink.
Okay.
I do have an Neuralink.
Okay, then yeah, you can by will. Just do it.
Cool. Chuck.
All right, you do just that. Do you have anti-dazzle as well?
I do. I have one eye. I have one cyber optic.
The
so I'll just
flashbang does nothing, and as the flashbangs go off, you see these guys just file in one by one, and they signal to you. Whoops. God damn it. Stop it. Alright, they signal to you to get down. And whoever else can see, they tell you, get down, get down.
That hits the floor.
Yep.
Mia, you're the only one that sees them telling you to get down. Everybody else, you can't really hear them saying it.
Mia, well, if the self-vocalization with the communicator still works, Almia will say, get down, get down, get down.
Alright, in that split second, you also tell your comrades to get down, giving them the chance to get down, as all 7 trauma team raise their assault rifles and unload on this hallway. And you hear a hail of bullets and the bucking of their guns as they just blow holes through this entire hallway. You hear the sound of bullets hitting flesh next to you guys as these 2 corporates next to you, the guy in the back, the cover that he's behind, everything just gets totally destroyed. Finally, the gunfire stops and there's a silence. And the smoke is just completely engulfed in this room. Anyone with anti-dazzle or infrared, you can see that these guys walk in, they look at you, and immediately one of them starts interrogating who was on that radio frequency.
I'm going to pop my hand up.
They look at you, and why don't you give me a med tech roll?
Med tech? Okay.
Yeah.
Where was it? Here.
Okay. You definitely you're familiar with one of the guys that's there. He's trained in the academy in Night City, and you've done a few jobs for trauma team here when you got here from Texas. It was the only experience that you had, and you recognized one of the guys. He was somebody that was in your academy training.
Okay.
He walks up and he goes, "What the shit, Pat Shop?"
Do I know his name?
Yeah, it's David Chen.
Chen, how you doing, buddy?
Holy shit, man. What the hell are you doing in here?
Just trying to... I have a side hustle, and things have kind of gotten out of hand.
Yeah, well, we came here on a report that one of our clients was attacked at that bookstore. Got into it with some of these corporate guards. We think they're involved. We came to investigate. They started shooting. We started shooting, and here we are.
Well, I am really glad to hear that, because we've been trying to get into it with these guards as well. We're here on our own job. We believe they might have hostages here.
Axel, why don't you give me an awareness, combat awareness?
Oh, gotcha. So, that's a crit.
Oh,
That's
critical.
26.
Roll me 2 ranged attacks with your pistol.
Okay. That's a 15.
Okay.
Do I roll damage too, or just roll?
Just
both?
roll another handgun.
15
All right.
and 19.
You don't have to roll damage. This last guy that was in here, you see him come out, and he has a fully automatic SAW, squad automatic weapon.
Oh.
And he had it shoulder mounted. He's aiming it towards the entire hallway, and before he could pull the trigger, Axel was on the case. And he lets two rounds fly. This guy hit him straight in the head, you split his wig wide open, he falls down to the ground, and his finger was about to pull the trigger on you guys as he fires into the ceiling and hits the deck. The rest of the trauma team, they immediately react, point their weapons that way, and once again, this whole hallway is filled with gunfire.
Hold on, before the gunfire goes down, can I just say like a cool quip real quick in a Scottish accent?
Please, and roll me a cool.
Roll you a cool? Gotcha. Okay, I'm just gonna do the slash roll. What is it? D10 plus 9 of cool. Unrecognized. Hold on, I messed something up here.
I picture it's like that scene from the Predator movie where they're just tearing down the jungle with bullets.
Yep.
18.
All right,
Fire
say
from-
what you wanted to say.
Hi. Welcome to Scotland.
And as soon as you say that, you said, "Oi, welcome to Scotland." And the trauma team says, "Let them have it, boys," and they unload on him. And it was one of the coolest action movie lines that you've ever heard in your life, even though it probably doesn't make sense.
This is California.
But my character's Scottish, so like that's the reason he tasted Scottish bullets.
It doesn't matter. It just worked for some reason.
It was
just
beautiful.
works.
It was just so cool in the moment. No one expected you to say that, and you blasted this guy. He's a bloody pulp in the corner. And as that happens, as this gunfight has been going on, you guys have been hearing screaming in these side rooms of people that are afraid and scared for their life. And
They haven't sprayed into these side rooms, have they? Just down this hallway?
No, that's it. Just down this hallway. So the trauma team, David looks at you and says, "What the fuck did you get yourself into, Patch Job?"
Hostage situation, apparently. I promise that's not what we were here to do.
As you say that, from the doorway that guy came out of, you see people's hands coming out. It looks like some civilians are walking out. And they have their hands up, they're walking out, they're in the hallway, and these guys are Heart Life. Definite Heart Life hippies. They look distraught, they look disheveled, they don't look like they've had a good day. And they come out and they say, "Please don't kill us, please don't kill us." The trauma team aim their weapons that way.
They're friendly. They're friendly.
I'm gonna yell at them. Those were our clients that we were gonna meet. Those are the hostages.
David looks at you, Patch Job, and goes, "Hostages? What are you, some undercover cops or something?"
No, like I said, we weren't coming we were just coming to meet with clients, and it turned into this hostage situation.
The trauma team looks around, looks at you guys, and says, "Well, we gotta take control of this entire compound. We gotta do an investigation, a lot of paperwork."
Okay. I'll help you. I'll help you out. I'll fill out whatever forms for these guys, and I'll point to my team.
How do you guys feel about that?
I want to say, I think we can handle it from here, and at least walk
If anything,
over.
we deserve a little closure.
Yeah, I think I would like to at least walk over to the Heart Lives and or Life Hearts. And
She looks at you and she pulls out an agent, and her hands are trembling. This woman, and she says, "Pull out your phone. Pull out your goddamn phone."
I pull out my agent and say, "Did you like we got you. We saved you."
She connects her agent to yours, and you see some money go into your account.
Nice.
Okay, 4 ways, 2,500 4 times. That makes it 10 grand. 10 grand goes straight
Hell
into your
yeah.
bank account.
Nice.
And she says, "Please, just give it to your buddy, give it to your friends. You saved us, and your organization, it's known for helping people and doing what they're supposed to do, and we're so grateful."
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna turn to my team and just be like, so she can't hear, but my team can hear. I'll be like, "Hey, we got $1,000 each, boys." I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hey,
That's
I
how
should have
you're
whispered
like,
it to
I got
you.
a plan.
I should have whispered it to you. That's my fault.
Private DM Dutch.
I should have definitely whispered you, Dutch.
Don't underestimate the sneakiness of Dutch, boys.
She turns to you and says, you know, the organization, we called them because we're leaving Night City and we needed supplies, and we were gonna send you to go talk to a police officer that used to be a part of our family, and you were supposed to meet us at the church. Why weren't you at the church?
Dutch handles.
Yeah, we showed up. We were on time. I guess just they got there before us and intercepted. But hey, we got you. We took care of you. We got you free now.
And she says, but why? Why is Biotechnica? Why did they take us hostage? Why are they here?
I have no idea. But, you know, we'll try to get to the bottom of it, and we'll let you know.
David is kind of overhearing this lady talk about organization, and he looks at you, Patch Job, and he goes, organization?
I'm just gonna look at him and just say like I told you, I have a bit of a side job.
Small family business.
And he hears some radio chatter, and he says, look, you guys gotta get out of here. I don't know what kind of shit you're in, but like I said, we need to take over this compound. But Patch Job, I don't know who you're messed up with, man, but Biotechnica's not an enemy that you should be having if you want to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm quickly figuring that out. Thanks for the help. And then I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder, and I'm gonna try to slide him just like a little bit of money, like €100 bucks.
Okay.
We should get a beer sometime.
He looks at it, he takes it, and he says, you were never here.
Yeah. I was never here.
Dutch is already out by the door. He's ready to go.
I follow Dutch too. I already got like
me to stick with that job.
You guys walk out of city center, and as you're walking up the stairway to the front door of the church, I mean, this entire place, there's more AVs outside, there's more trauma team, the fire marshal is here, fire department, and you're hearing the NCPD heading that way. You see choppers heading that way. This whole place is becoming a thing. This kind of stuff doesn't happen in the corporate zone.
Is that one woman still out there?
She's being tended to by the trauma team, and it looks like more and more people are coming out. It's like 20 people, 30 people that are coming out into this hallway and that are in these side rooms.
I'm gonna hop into the surveillance van that we got and gesture for everyone else to get in. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I'll get in.
Yep.
Before we get questioned.
And you guys are at the city center, just outside of the church. You get in your van, you drive off, and you get to safety. And as you're doing that, the police are just filing in. Like I said, this kind of stuff does not happen in the corporate center. There are crowds outside looking at the church, trying to figure out why trauma team and the police and the fire department are there. And as you're outside, you can see body bags of what you would assume are the corporate security that these guys dealt with while you were downstairs.
Fucking losers.
I'm just gonna say to everyone on the radio chat, our jobs might be compromised from now on. We need to send the message up the chain.
Yeah, and Dutch is definitely not gonna remind everyone that I've got the 10K.
I was just about to say, Mia's gonna say, so are we forfeiting payment this time?
I'll divvy up the money. Everybody gets their 2,500.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the players have gotten the job done. It's just that their job changed midway. And why is Biotechnica after them? Maybe it has to do with what their buddies did in the Upper East Side, I believe. No, sorry, Night City University, when they blew up that lab, messed with the vaccines. Maybe it's something else. The only problem is they'll never really know, because there's nobody in the shadow organization that they work for that will ever talk to them directly. Maybe until now.
Yeah.
And
Dutch, you and I, we need to start branding. If this goes sideways, we need to start our own. I already have a clinic.
and you guys go your separate ways into the sprawl, never to see each other again unless you get that text message for another job.
Nice.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will conclude our session of Cyberpunk on the Spot. I'd like to say that I had a completely different plan for this session, and it got completely screwed up. But we went with it, and I think that it was fun, and it was great, and the players did a really good job. And there are some people in chat saying that I'm very kind because I didn't kill you guys, but I think for sure the flashbang made a huge difference.
Hey, best 210 eddies I've ever spent.
before the game technically ends, whoever I borrowed the suppressor from, I'd like to hand it back
I'd like that back. Thanks.
Yeah, it's all yours.
We never got to visit Lucky's shop.
Oh my god, you're right.
You're right.
Oh, let's go right now. I'm so sorry, dude.
It's cool. Now that we have funds, it'd be nice.
Okay, here. I'll allow it retroactively. This is the kind of stuff that's at Lucky's right now.
Hey, so a 3-round burst for a pistol. If you attach that to a light pistol, does that mean you're getting off 6 shots?
It means yes, you would get 6 shots with it.
Okay.
If no one else is gonna take that, all me would love that.
Hey,
all right, you go for it.
I say you roll off.
Go for it. He can have it.
I think rolling off is fair.
What are you guys debating on right now?
The 3-round burst.
Okay, look, I'm the solo here. All right, I think that's the. I'm kidding. I'll roll off.
I was gonna say. I feel like you and I have the same handgun stat.
Well, what does the lock picking thing do too?
It's just a mundane lockpick to open doors and stuff like that. Yeah, it'll give you a bonus to picking locks that are not electronic or cybersecurity or anything like that.
Will it?
Okay. And there's only one of each item, right?
Yeah, exactly. So who wanted the 3-round burst?
I believe 3 of us are rolling off for that. Or are we just rolling 1d10?
Yeah, just roll 1d10, see who wins. That's a 6. That's a 10. That's a 10.
Axel gets it.
Patch Job and Axel roll off again, I say.
Oh. Patch Job,
I like to think we're all arm wrestling for it.
Why did you have to come in and roll?
Hey, I have a handgun too, man.
Alright, Axel gets it. As a consolation prize, Patch Job, you get this subdermal plates.
Oh shit.
They were on back order. You had ordered them, and you can get them at half the price if you'd like.
Sure.
Okay, they're yours.
Alright, so with the 3-round burst, does that change damage or anything, or I just get to fire more shots?
You get to fire 3 shots every time you fire. So
Cool.
it's one roll to hit, and then 3 bullets of damage.
Alright.
Okay.
We love to hear it.
And then who wants a suppressor for half the price?
I'll get a suppressor for my pistol.
Is there only one suppressor available?
Yeah, and since you got the 3-round burst, Dutch, you get the suppressor for 500. Okay. Mia and Mia, is there anything that you see that you'd like?
I was gonna say, is anybody else looking at anything?
Yes, I am. What is the Netrunner program?
The Netrunner program it's your choice. It can be an attack program, black ice, autoscript, virus, or a disposable card reader hacker.
Okay, so this is if we already have we're getting into net running or
exactly. If you're a net you could sell it. You could resell it.
Right. What does the armor piercing rounds do?
It halves armor with your shots.
But how many are there?
10.
Oh,
10 grand for, or 2 grand for 10 bullets is excessive. I'll just go dip my bullets in Teflon.
Well, you know what? I'll give you half off because I forgot to give you guys the shop, so I'll do half off.
Okay, I'll grab them if they're half off.
Kind.
Okay.
What's the Kuroshi Monovision?
It is a Cyber Eye.
It's just a regular cyber eye?
Yeah, it's a cyber eye with +1 awareness checks, +1 initiative versus ambush, and it has 6 spaces.
Replaces both your eyes.
3d6
Wow.
humanity.
Oh shit.
I'll get that lock pick too, by the way, since no one else is. I got a +6 in pick lock, so that'll help.
Oh,
another
cool.
Perfect.
+1 on that, right?
It'll give you a +2.
Okay, so now I got a +8 on.
3d6 humanity. That's.
Yeah, I know.
Excessive. I'm gonna pick up that synth coke and that heavy pepper
Well,
spray.
I was actually gonna say about the synth coke that I was gonna get some loaded in a
You're-
syringe. 'Cause I
Everybody
need
wants
to
that,
mess
huh?
with-
You are more than welcome to buy it back from me for 150 eddies.
Ooh.
Hey, it's cheaper than the blue glass. So
You guys
Thank
might
you.
want the extended cyber slot. That's pretty good. It gives you
What
another
is that?
It gives you another slot in one of your cyberware.
Ooh.
does that go? Does that have a humanity loss?
No. Let me say, yeah, no.
It doesn't have humanity loss. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
an
that's
Axel.
right, WizKid. They didn't actually hack Biotechnica. They sabotaged their database.
No, he's talking about us with getting with communications.
Oh, okay.
Because the last group they just blew it up.
Yeah, exactly. So you want the cyber slot?
Is there anybody else that wants it?
I was gonna say, if not, I'll take it.
Yeah, because I'd be interested in getting it.
Okay,
Go for it.
Go for it.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
Cool. Can I get the stats for that heavy pepper spray?
Oh yeah, sorry. Here, I'll copy paste. -3 to hit if blinded to whoever you hit with it, and also they'll have to, come to their senses. It'd be difficult for them to figure out what they're doing.
Cool.
Cool.
Is that one use or is it multiple use?
Multiple use.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely. All
I
right.
was gonna say using a sword. It doesn't seem like a bad idea to just blind them first.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Thank you so much.
Always.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
I
of
had a
course.
good- I had a great time.
This is always fun.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was a blast. Have a good night, guys.
All right,
literally,
guys.
it was
Can't
a
wait till
blast.
next time. Later, guys.
Later, dudes. Take care.
Remember to sign back up.
Peace.
Oh yeah, remember to
Oh,
sign
yeah.
back up on the here, let me make sure.
Yeah, I
Remember
will.
to sign back up on the sheet. All right, guys.
Definitely
We'll see you
sign
on the
back
next
up.
one. Take care.
Later.
See ya.
See ya.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Good job, Murder Hobos. Thank you so much, dude. Yeah, Panzer saved the day last time. Which, by the way, these guys are suffering because of what you guys did. A little bit of story connection, right? It's not all going to be improvised. I thought it would be cool if what you guys did affected them. But I'll be talking about this session on my podcast. I'll record an episode this Saturday. And make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast so you can hear me talk about it. I'll tell you exactly how I had this planned. And I think you'll be shocked to know how this was supposed to go and how it went and how I've been sweating over here because I've been trying to spin these plates and juggle and try to make this work, all right? But it was a lot of fun and I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Thank you for all the support. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers and I just want to thank you guys for just being there and supporting me and all the kind words and everything that you've said. Tune in for Cyberpunk Red Beta. That's coming in the near future. And I really appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one. All right? Take care. Bye.